Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your last 3 months of the year forecast, and this is for October, November, and December. Let's take a look. What's going to be coming your way? I know it's almost half of October, but I'm really trying my best to finish all the forecast. But I'm actually in a lot of pain right now, so sometimes the medications doesn't really work out. So I have to stay all day in bed, okay, and get some rest. Oh, Scorpio. Ooh, wow. Ooh. This month seems to be not really a favorable month for you. Well, only for the first 2 weeks, which is, that's almost, done. Uh, we'll take a look further, for more clarifications later on after doing all the spreads. Looks like you're still thinking about that heartbreak and betrayal of somebody that used to be your world, somebody that used to be, your everything. And you will try to mingle around with your friends, okay? Especially if there has been like an earth sign that has been a part of your life and you still can't get over this person. I'm sorry. And this person keeps on looming inside your head, and you can see them in your dreams wherever you go, whatever you do. Even though this person had betrayed you or you betrayed in the past, you can still, feel this person's energy around you. And you are still wishing for things to change, the what might have been and what could have been. Looks like you will also be a little bit nostalgic this month because you will be thinking a lot about people from the past that has been a part of your life, okay? Whether it's been meaningful or not. Now, you'll also try to reach out to more friends, okay? And accidentally, I feel like you will also be stumbling upon those people that you knew both because you still have some mutual friends, or that there are some friends that both know you, or some people that you're acquainted to, and then you will be, some people will be asking you about this person from the past, and then it will just make you think about this person more. By the third week of this month, you will think or assume that why is it that this person is trying to get to me or trying to contact me through other mediums or through other people? What is it that's, that I needed to hear or that I needed to know about this person? So you will be consulting somebody that can relate or that can connect you to this person, and you will feel, that there is like a very special message that your spirits are trying to tell you. Now, you will also be doing your balancing. You will also be doing your, calculation, whether it's the right thing to do or not. You will be consulting 2 to 3 people just to make sure that you're really going to be doing the right thing. But still, the stubborn part of you will say no. Okay, like I really don't want to contact this person. When I'm done, I'm done. But the more you avoid and the more you act stubbornly not to reach out to this person, whether it's their fault or not. I feel like the forgiveness needs to be done during this month, okay? You don't want to forgive, you don't want to let go. Well, it's not that you don't want to let go, but you thought to yourself, okay, that you've already let go, you've already moved on, you've had people in your life, and you've had other relationships as well, but so what is it that I need to do? Why do I need to forgive? Why do I need to let go? What is there to let go of in the first place? The more you do this, the more your karma will not get cut off, and whatever that's left in that story or in that particular relationship, it will happen again and again and again, no matter how many relationships you will have, no matter how many people you will meet. Okay, not until that you will do this right thing. Okay, there's nothing wrong if you will just forgive, let go, cut off the ties that binds you, and then just move on to your rightful directions. Not because that you've already been happy, you've been with somebody have already loved you, walk in and out of your life, that means you've already moved on. It's not. Okay, it's not. So it's been like 8 months or 8 years already. Or could be less than that. Around 4 to 8 years. Okay, 4 years or 4 years or 4 years to 8 years, or 4 months to 8 months. Okay, so so I feel like even though you will try to deny to yourself that you still have feelings for this person, you know deep inside of you that the reason why you're still very much connected is that this person is still thinking a lot about you. But I feel like there's something else that you needed to know. If you're a man, I feel like you will still be seeing each other again. But then if by any chance that you will see this person with a child, then just calculate their age. Okay? And then if you're a woman, and this person that's always at the back of your head or that's always in your thoughts, I feel like there's something that you really needed to know about their health. Okay? Because they have been trying to reach out to you, trying to look for you all over the internet. But obviously, you've changed your details and everything else. And they're just trying to find some ways on how to contact you. Not to reconcile with you, but to say those last words, okay, before really moving on to the new chapter. Okay. Anyway, that's it for your and you have gone through some betrayals. People have lied to you, but that will always be a part of life. That's part of human nature. Nobody's perfect. People will lie, deceive, cheat, and take advantage of you, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you give. It will never be enough. Do 1,000 things right. No one will ever remember. And do one thing wrong. People will always mark you for that, label you, classify you, and categorize you. So I feel like it's time for you to learn how to forgive and let go. Okay? Now, and it doesn't matter whether it's years or months already, but what's important is that there will always be someone who've created their mark in our lives that it's not that easy to erase. All right? Now, when it comes to your workplace, you need to learn how to balance. Okay, you're a little bit out of sync. You're burned out. You're stressed out. You're grumpy as well. Okay, so you need to whisk off those stress and emotional toxins that you have been keeping and bottling up for the past few months. It's time for you to go on a short break. Now, you will be very happy with the turnout of your hard works and hard labors, even though that there will be some bad news that's going to be coming your way, which is very minor. Okay, there are some people who will be making mistakes to their works, and of course that they are under your supervision, so the blame will be on you. Now, you will try to sort this out through the phone, because you will also try to have a little bit of a vacation, but then it will just be all planned, and it will ended up being canceled or moved or rescheduled. So you will be applying a different approach, or like a different method in order for you to get through this whole ordeal and whole difficult process that everyone's been codepending on you. So you will be growing up, and you will be growing stronger. Some of you who is going through some ordeals and hard works, or if you've been unemployed for the past few months, you will be facing a new beginning and facing a new chapter of your life. You will be moving not just to a new company, new city, or new work or new position, but you will also be moving to a new house. This month you will be finding a place that will suit your lifestyle, your needs, whether you have your children with you, and your budget as well. Okay, So that vacation that you're really, really, really dying to have, I don't really feel like it's gonna happen this month. Okay. Um, there will be a lot of emergencies, and there will be a lot of in-demand works, calls, meetings, emergency stuff that you have to be there. Okay. Otherwise, it will be costing you your job. But of course, at the end of this month, the last week of this month, you'll be given a reward because of your hard works and dedications that you'll be given a, let's say, long weekend, for you to have that full-time rest. Okay. And you will be spending more time with your children or with your loved ones. Now, okay, to some of you who's already with an air sign, you're already thinking about giving this relationship a chance, whether it's worth it or not. This person have tried to do their best, to put their foot forward. But you feel like there's still something that's missing. And this person means a lot to you. You've been together for such a long period of time. You've gone through a lot of stuff. But now it's already different. It seems like for you, there's something that you really want to see, experience, trek, discover, have, or, search for an adventure. It's not that you don't have any feelings for your partner, but you feel like you just really need to find yourself right now. You feel a little bit lost, you feel a little bit caught up, and you feel a little bit stuck, in limbo. So, you just want to be ready that if things will really persist into a big separation, then you want to prepare yourself for this. Otherwise, you will be asking your spouse for a small break or for you to, to seek out your own self or your own personality, or where should you really stand and what should you have in your life. Okay? Your children will be affected, but this, to yourself that this is something that you really need to do for yourself. All right? Now, you're going through, you will be going through a big transformation. That's what I'm seeing. Transformation in terms of finances and career, transformation in terms of personal space and marriage or relationship. Singles. Looks like for some of you who's with a younger lover, looks like you are going to be wooed upon this person, and they will try to commit to you as much as, just to please you. Like they will commit to you and they will show you that I'm dedicated to you. You're my world. Like just tell me whatever you want, I'll give it to you. But then you feel like this person is like you're babysitting a child. Okay? And sometimes you can't really stand their immaturity. So this is where you really clash. Unlike for those Scorpios who's with who's with an older fire sign or with an older partners, you feel much more secured and you feel much more likely, because you love to be pampered rather than pampering. You love to be taken care of rather than taking care of someone. So that's the difference. And you also love it when somebody can give you and provide you material stuff. Okay? And someone who can add up more to your assets rather than take more of it. All right? So you are already thinking of, like, should I be with a younger one who's so crazy about me? Or should I be with an older one that's, that can give me the world and financially established but have little time for me? Well, obviously you're going to say, well, if I can have both, why not? But there's nothing wrong with someone younger. Although the only problem here is younger people, they love you now. It's already a question mark tomorrow. I mean, it's so rare for people with a very large age gap who really stays together for such a long period of time, because there will always be something that withers. Either it's the finances, okay, the emotions, the maturity, the understanding, respect, or the sex. Okay. Of course, the younger person in a relationship will always crave for new excitement. Like you want to hump each other like rabbits 4 or 6 times a day. And sometimes when you work too hard, you don't really have that much energy. And not to mention that, your energy when you get older, when you age, it's not that, like it's not that active. You're not full charge anymore. So, oh, and I know that some of you will say that, oh, even though I'm already at this age, I'm still like, like a big performer. But when you're already in a long-term relationship, it's, it just becomes more of a habit than passion or the art of love making. It's not like that anymore, because you get used to each other too much and you get too familiar that there's nothing to discover anymore. That's why it is so important for you to keep the spice alive in your relationship. And if you do that, definitely you will always be in for like a like a big discovery and big surprise, plus long-term relationship as well, to keep it more spicy and more in demand, like this, that the person is definitely wooing the woman like a goddess. So when it comes to your health, I don't see much except that some of you will be losing your appetite, or some of you will not really have that much appetite to eat. Okay, sometimes you'll always feel like you're full even though you did not really eat much. Now you will also be turning vegan, or you will be concentrating more on eating healthy diet or balanced diet. Some of you need some more sleep, okay, because you're feeling burned out. You need to have some more rest, but then you will also be feeling so restless for the second and third week of this month, and the last week of this month will be very good for you. You also need to drink some more liquid to your body, because you're already feeling a little bit dehydrated. That's why you're feeling lethargic. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month, okay? Study, soul solitude, soul power, listen, strength, forgiveness, belief. You are not alone. Okay, study. Spirit has its own way, has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Soul solitude, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away. See, I told you. Not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. So remember, I told you that if you're in a relationship that you just want to feel like you really need to find yourself back again. Okay, that's it. The soul solitude. Soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Okay, listen. You have to be willing to listen. To listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction in a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone as we're always with you. Forgiveness, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Like what I said, learn how to forgive. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So it looks like the oracle cards are really agreeing. Believe the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all who you are is the power of your belief. You're not alone. We're here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. And to some of you who actually lost your pet 2 months or 2 years ago, it seems like the spirit of this one will be coming back in a small form. And they will be rejoining you again. Alright. In a small form, meaning that it could be like as a smaller dog, cat, or it could be hamster. I'm not really sure, but you will definitely recognize this pet of yours. Moving on to the month of November, let's take a look. Ooh. Scorpio, you really have some people who's been betraying you. There are also some people who owes you money in the past that you will try to, ask them for the money that they owe you. Or it could be the other way around. Now, but I feel like it's, you're the one who's going to try and ask for that money back because these people will be hiding from you. So don't expect that you'll be collecting money during this month. Okay? Alright. Now, you also need to be careful with this older fire sign. That is too secretive. And they're not really telling you the truth about something that you need to discover about this air sign. Especially if you've been with an air sign, or if you're with an air sign right now who's on the verge of crashing your foundation, or that this person involved with crushed your foundation in the past. They want to talk to you again. But this fire sign knows the truth about what is their real intention, but they're not gonna, say anything to you, but to keep it to themselves, okay? And then by the time that you learn the truth, you'll feel so bad and feel so offended that this person have been roaming around you, talking to you, spending time with you, and they did not really say anything about this air sign and whatever their plans are. So there will be a little bit of a fallout, and this is what you will treat as a betrayal. Okay? But I feel like for this person, they just don't want to, to meddle. They don't want to get in between the picture. They don't want to get squeezed, or they don't want to, take any sides. They just want to be neutral. But this air sign will be using their name and their presence against you so that you'll feel like you're alone. Okay. Now, There's also somebody from the past that will be re-emerging, or your siblings will be coming soon to visit you by the end of this month. Okay? Mhm. And to some of you have already lost their father years ago, especially if they're, under an air sign um, element. They just want you to know that they're with you during this tough time in your life. They just want to, reassure you that they never leave your side. They're always around you. Anyway, so you will be dealing with some people that is, I can say that they're, like a total liar. Could be that they just don't want to get involved. That's why they're not going to say anything to you, but not because they're holding back information intently. Okay? They just don't want to get in between whatever that's with you and this person. They're already out of it. Okay? So don't treat as they're siding or they are, like choosing sides. So don't take it out on them. Okay? Anyway, when it comes to your workplace, looks like you will be doing a lot of reflections, doing a lot of reviews, and this month will be a little bit more relaxing than October. Okay, you will also be able to spend more time with your family, but then there are still some things that will be making you a little bit unhappy because there are some goals and targets that you will not meet during this month. But it's not yet the deadline. You're just being too hard on yourself and you're driving yourself too hard because there's like a like a quota or a target that you're trying to reach. But be a little bit realistic with your own deadline, okay, for yourself. And if you've been having a lot of political stuff and or office politics or bullying that's been going on in your office, finally, you will be coming out of it and you will have a happier rest of the month. At least for the last week of this month, you will be feeling a little bit more relieved and happier. But still, a part of you will be finding yourself again and will be looking for some guiding light. There is something that you will try to question or that you will try to find some answers. Now, when it comes to your love life, you feel like you're done giving this air sign a chance. And that the only thing that's happening between the two of you are the financial responsibilities. But aside from that, that there are, in the emotional front and in the emotional side, you're already done and dead on the inside. You've already cried enough, suffered enough, and you have taken so much and even, ate your own pride. But this person doesn't want to let go and doesn't want to end things. And upon you searching for yourself, this person have thought that you will still find some strength to forgive them, but then you feel like, what? I'm done, I'm done, and I've already had enough of everything that you have done to me. So you will be prioritizing yourself, whether you're going to be separating or not. But I don't see any separation or divorce for this month. I just feel like you will be choosing yourself during this month and you will choose to love. Okay? Your new you, and you will, let's say, better your own path. And you will be changing your aura, loving yourself more, and grooming yourself again. Okay, which is good. Now, singles. Looks like you will be catching somebody who's a two-timer or who's into multiple relationships. Now, you will be finding... You'll be finding this younger one or this younger lover, especially if you're with a younger fire sign. Let's say that they're sweet talker and they're going to tell you anything that you wanted to hear. And then all of a sudden, you're going to bump into them, or you're going to see them, with another person. So there will be a confrontation, but this person will be lying in front of you, and of course, this person knows your weakness. So because of that, that little jealousy of yours, it will fade away, and it will be erased by their charm. But you have to use your own instinct to be a little bit stronger and resist this person's charm or spell around you. Okay? I also feel like some Scorpios, you're going to find out that you're also pregnant by the end of this month. Okay? And if you're not yet ready, then much better for you to go and prepare. Only you have the key, to resolve this whole situation with this fire sign of yours. And it's not the first time that you will see this person with another person. There will be another confrontation by the end of this month. Better think long and hard about this. Now, when it comes to your health, take care of your eyes. It looks like it's gonna get, I feel like your blood sugar will be affecting your eyesight. That's why you will be feeling a little bit down, or you'll be feeling a little bit confused and blurry, and it will also be affecting the the signals that your eyes will be sending to your brain. So sometimes it takes time for you to respond. Okay, you also need to spend more time near the water, just to swim off your stress and to release your emotional toxins and mental toxins. Migraine will also be major during this month. You also need to meditate, and if there are also some other things, it's also time for you to declutter. Sometimes you're keeping things too much, even though it's not really necessary. What do they call that? Like a rat pack, like they keep things even though it's like really, really, really old. Even if it's an old calendar, you don't want to waste those things, and you just keep it. So there are a lot more things that you really need to to free up space. To free up some space for you to use it for some other important matters. And some of you will also have some problems with your stomach. It's more about because of overthinking. Okay, be careful be careful of your liver as well, kidney, ovary. Your bones will also be a little bit difficult during this month. Okay, you will have a lot of like a rheumatoid arthritis. Oh, and you will also notice some bruises, okay, in your body, even though nobody's touching you or something like that. So better check out with your doctor what it's all about, okay? And I feel like some of you will be going through some health problems because of your stress from your personal problems. Aside from that, I feel like you will try to be strong. You will try to mingle with some other people as well. Okay? And just to divert your attention, and you don't want to stay too long inside the house. It's driving you crazy. Sometimes you just want to keep on moving and just want to be surrounded by a lot of people. Alright, let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Cleanse, love, believe, strength, nature, light, memories, self-love. Okay, cleanse your mind, body, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Love is the foundation of your existence, and if you're just as worthy of receiving as you are giving love and compassion, while love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Believe the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. Nature, this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Light, imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Memories, your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. Self-love, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Okay, moving on to the month of December. Let's take a look. Oh, wow, there goes that card again. You know, the Ten of Swords keeps on coming out in your reading consistently for for October, November, and December. I feel like there is really something that you really need to watch out for and that you need to absorb in your surroundings. Be very careful that people that you trust, talk to, and that endorse your other stuff. All right? It looks like someone is really after you. You are going to be a little bit problematic with your co-workers or colleagues during this month, and it seems like you need to make up for the mistakes of your team or your people. But you're gonna have a lot of good times for the rest of the month. All right. Okay, like what I said, you need to be more observant in your surroundings because there is really a threat. Okay, someone, especially that there's an air sign from the past, is being so vindictive and is being so, let's say they cannot really, accept the situation or what really happened between the two of you, and they it's like they still want to keep on pushing for their opinion, or for whatever point that they're trying to fight for, or to make you see, but it's already done, you know. Okay, what you should do with this person, I feel like, because I know that for you, that there's nothing that can be done. Nothing can be undone as well, or can be reversed. But you just want to get this over and done with. But this person is not going to stop until that they're going to get whatever they want from you. So, after settling for whatever that's left, especially if you just recently had some legal battles together and you already won, um, try to move away as far as you could. That this person could never trace you, find you, or even ask, those people who knows you, so that, because I'm telling you, this person is not gonna let you go and not gonna leave you alone. Let's say for the next 3 years. So well, those are for those Scorpios who's been dealing with an air sign. Okay, but some of you will be facing some, let's say, confrontation, okay, with some of your friends, especially when there is some finances or some money involved, okay. Now you will also be dealing with an earth sign, and it seems like if there's somebody from the past that you've been thinking about that you still want to get in touch with, or that you want to contact again, it seems like you will have a much better understanding and discussion during the second or third week of this month. There will also be some forgiveness and friendship that will be budding, okay, whether you're already married or single. But I feel like it will start from there. Some of you will also be moving to a new place or a new house, or some of you will be selling your place or will be buying your new place, okay? Whatever it is, that there will be a very bright new beginnings that's going to be coming your way during this month. And you will try to, create a camouflage away from this air sign that's been trying to dog your footsteps, okay? I feel like there will also be some family matters that will be arising during this month, and there will be some bickering and bantering, okay? Especially if there's like a parcel of land that you are also trying to divide. One of your siblings will be acting selfish and greedy. Okay? Now, when it comes to your workplace, again, like what I said, you will try to make amends, and you will try to make up for the mistakes that your team that your team member, that your people that you supervise will be making, as a mistake. And I feel like you will be trying your best, okay, not to disappoint your boss. And you will, because the first and second week of this month, you'll be dedicating your time and your energy into finishing off whatever that needs to be handed over before the holidays. And you will be praised by your boss for a job well done, okay? And surprisingly, you will be receiving a like an offer letter from a competitor. But for you, it's like you already feel so, it's like that company is already your home. And for some of you who's been looking for a new job, you can try and consider this position, but try to balance things out, okay. You've been in this company for such a long period of time, and I feel like they're too far from retrenching or letting go of people, and they're on a very solid foundation. But still, it's up to you. If the offer is much better from the other company, why not? I just don't feel like it's going to be for long term. But anyway, and then you will be spending a lot more time with your friends and families, and at least some personal issues will be set aside during the last 2 weeks of this month, and you will be feeling a little bit relieved and happier because there will be three parties or gatherings that you'll be attending for the last 2 weeks of this month. Well, obviously, those are the Christmas and New Year, and some others. I feel like you will also be attending someone else's birthday, okay, during this month. And bonuses will also be, announced on the 27th of this month, December. So good for you. I just don't see about the remuneration or the increase, but just the bonus, okay? I feel like the increase will be announced around the following month, January. Anyway, when it comes to your love life, for some of you who's with another water sign, there will be a big revelation. There will be some secrets that will be revealed, but it's not really that, it's not really that grave, or it's not that something that will tear you apart. But then you would wish for your partner to at least be a little bit more honest next time so that you won't be thinking that they're having an affair. And some of you will also try to work things out, if you're with a water or fire, things will be working out in your favor, and your partner will be much more attentive, expressive, loving, and open. Okay? But if you're with an air sign or with an earth sign, there will be a little bit of confrontations, disappointments, and I feel like, the effort is still not that enough. Okay? And I feel like you'll still be concentrating in, fulfilling your own goals. Anyway, singles. Looks like you're going to be a little bit rebellious during this month. Okay, you will also be playing fire with another person, even though you're already in a relationship. I'm not saying that all Scorpios will be like this, but there's a part of you that feels like, oh, I'm still single, I can still choose. Especially the other person that you're with, the younger one, is not really that committed to you, or they're not really that serious, and you can somehow feel, in their touch and in their attention, especially that you just recently made a pact or, vowed for your commitment, and that's the time that this person have changed. They turn cold, distant, and very indifferent. Even your sex life have changed. So this is also the time that you will start realizing that this is not what you really want, or not. This is not the person that you really want to be with in the long run. Now, health-wise, I feel like you'll be much more conscious about your skin, your exterior looks, some dermatological issues as well, and you will also start thinking about going for some laser, which is, I'm not really sure if it's your skin, your acne, your warts, or something like that you really want to go for some lasering thing. But nothing major, like breast augmentations or nose job or, facelift or whatsoever. Oh, I feel like some of you will be going for some bust lift. Okay. And for some of you who's been having some problems with sleeping, which is so rare for Scorpios. I feel like you really love sleeping, but at this point, if you're having some insomnia, okay, don't depend on sleeping pills. There will be some bad side effects for that. But you really need to catch some sleep. Because you've been like under a lot of pressure and you've been working so hard and you're feeling a little bit burned out. That's why you're so grumpy. And you also need to be careful with your lungs, mouth, and blisters in your underarms, and pelvic issues. and bone issues as well, especially that you can see that your ankles have been swollen or swelling. And well, just don't eat too much fatty stuff and carbs during this month because it's your high blood pressure that will be a problem. But aside from that, you'll be fine and you'll be working okay by the end of this month, especially that your health will, just be careful with high blood pressure. That's the only thing. That's the only major that I have seen. And let's take a look at your oracle cards. Reach out, mother's love, stay connected, relationships, hope, just ask. Hello from heaven, intuitive nudges. Reach out when we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help we're offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. Mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that the special bond of love can never be broken. So, just to remind you, for some of you, you know that your mom's already in heaven. They just want you to know that they're still around you and that they're still watching out for you. Okay? That you're really loved and they really care a lot for you. Now, stay connected. We're all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Hope your loved ones in spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. Just as there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, and angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Hello from heaven, your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you and to prove they're with you at this time. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Okay. Anyway, that's it for you for this last 3 months of the year, Scorpio. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live at the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. All right. Blessings to you and have a great year ahead.